Alright everyone, oh, so I haven't actually played this game before, so this should be interesting. Let's get it started. Just give me 1 second. So originally today I was going to do a Pokemon Y randomizer, but I didn't quite have the chance to do that because I was having issues with Citrus. I think the software has been discontinued or it's been blocked. I just couldn't do it.
I'm really ready. Woo! I'm so excited to go to Glove World. I better meet up with Patrick before he forgets what day it is or who I am.
Right then, let's get on with this. Let's go. So yeah, this is a new one for me. I've not played this game before. I mean, as we all know, I've played Battle for Bikini Bottom on this channel. Hey, Man, how you doing? You all good?
Sounds fun.
For this, I need you to get something very important for me. Go away.
See, I'm going to start using that line. That's a good line from Squiddy. Already, the controls feel heavier than back to Battle for Bikini Bottom, I think. Alright. Karen seems like a bit of a random character to be doing this with.
What? Then how is everyone enjoying food at the Krusty Krab?
They aren't.
That feels like some sort of spokesman for McDonald's being like, "What? You can't get your double cheeseburger? How will all the happy customers enjoy their McDonald's food?" Oh, day off. That's good. Day off's always great. This is like day 2 of my week off, and I'm already feeling really good. It's so needed.
Hey, you know I meant the Krusty Krab. Nobody goes to the chum bucket unless it's asked for directions away from it.
Ooh, savage.
Anyway, officials are still investigating.
I'm good, thanks, Man. I'm feeling calmer, and I'm feeling better in myself since I've not been at work this week. So, that's something. I'm just hoping that this week doesn't go by fast. I saw my best friend yesterday. That was pretty good. I'm quite tired now though, just because it was a busy day yesterday. Okay, I really hope this isn't too hand-holdy. Like, I get objectively this is a kid's game, but this already feels quite, like, hand-holdy. You can clearly see the engine, though, that they use for Battle for Bikini Bottom.
But we'll have to put some padding on that one, Sandy. Patrick and I are about to have the best day ever at Glove World. Do you want to come?
Ha, the rainbow meme.
Thanks, but you ain't putting no glove on this squirrel. I'd rather seek the thrill of toning exercises and rubber duckies.
Yeah, I feel that.
If you got a little time to spare, I could use your help hauling out some old junk from my yard.
Yeah, I mean, why spend a fun day out at a theme park with your best starfish friend when you could be helping a squirrel declutter? I mean, logic, right? Okay, clean up Sandy's tree dome. Okay. I guess this is just going to be about breaking objects. Spin attack. Yeah, it's... I wish that, like... So objectively, like I said, I've not played this game before. But I've played Battle for Bikini Bottom, so... I know the control scheme. Like, I get there'll probably be some alterations, but generally it's the same. Oh, damn, I didn't realize this wasn't rehydrated. Yeah, this is the spiritual successor. This is the Cosmic Shake, which basically uses the same engine to create a new game. And I just haven't had time to get around to playing it properly yet. And yeah, I think you're right. I think Spongebob does like Sandy. I think SpongeBob's secretly into furries. That's his thing. And Sandy's secretly into sponges. So I don't know who's weirder in that regard.
My beloved Bikini Bottom, the most perfect place in the entire universe. Good morning, best
I've heard this one is a lot more linear than Rehydrated. There's less of a sandbox sort of exploration and more of a narrative-driven affair. Because apparently you go from like world to... Oh, they got the time cards. They go from like world to world, and there's all sort of some weird like edit to these worlds, and you basically have to do things in them. That's probably the most bog standard way that I could put it. But this will be a unique experience for me. I've never played this game before, which I've probably said for about the third or fourth time, but I'm excited by the prospect of some new boss fights. Arguably my favourite part of sort of games like this are the boss fights. It's why I was so annoyed about the lighting issue I was having with DK64. I love the Donkey Kong bosses. Can he be a furry who's technically a fish? Would SpongeBob be a scaly then? Like, I know SpongeBob's not got scales, but if he's a fish, surely that would make him a scaly. Me too, SpongeBob. I wish I could do cool things too.
Who cares? Nah, still not cool enough. Huh? Can I have this?
SpongeBob just finds drugs in a bottle.
This old piece of magic and
He's like, oh, my magical liquid cocaine. Of course you can't.
My name is Madame Cassandra, purveyor of long-lost treasures of the Seven Seas.
Of course she would be English. Alright guys, I'm calling it now. She's the villain of the game. Like, hands down, I've not really read reviews. I don't know a lot about the story. I know the bare bones. But, like, she's objectively going to be the villain. Like, it's like Pokemon Sword and Shield. When they released one of the trailers that featured Chairman Rose, I texted my friend Michael. And I was like, right, okay, villain. He's the villain. And he was the villain. I might do a playback, but I think it would be quite funny if looking back at the stream, the loading transition was 47 seconds. Like, whether intentional... Okay, that wasn't 47 seconds. Whether intentional or not, I think that would have been quite funny. Yeah, it was something like that. Or Grant was asked about it, and he said that under James Gunn he would come back. Which, I don't know. Thing is, I love Grant Gustin as the Flash. He's like my favorite. But I kind of, if this movie universe doesn't work, I don't really want it to drag him down. Bold and brash. I love the TV series, so I don't really want anything to jeopardize that. So I think I would rather a new actor take on the role, who's not Ezra, who's not Grant, so that there's like another Flash, if that makes sense. I think that's what they should do. I think if they do like a multiverse type thing, like Into the Spider-Verse, then yeah, by all means, have Grant come in for maybe like 20-30 minutes of screen time. But make sure that you've established the universe, you know the universe is working, and then try something like that. I think that's the best way of going about it. Otherwise, I'm not all that sold on the idea. I mean, yeah, he could be playing Jay. That could be how they do it. Or, plot twist, Grant Gustin is playing Eobard Vaughn.
Not for use by mortals. Use sparingly and with caution.
So, SpongeBob and Patrick annoy the gods, the game. Cool. I'm on board so far. Until I can figure out what's going on with the lighting, I'm not going to do any more DK64. Like, I want to, but I'm just not going to progress otherwise, and it just won't be an enjoyable experience to watch. So it might be a matter of, like I said, I get to the same point I was at, but use an emulator. I mean, if I can still access the emulator. I mean, Citra's gone now, apparently, so I don't really know anymore.
What have we done?
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm enjoying any sort of conversation. I just enjoy chatting to people whilst I play the games. I don't mind what the content is. And you know me, I love talking about the Flash, so it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I checked out some of your anime stuff. I do like your content and your videos. It is pretty good. I think I subscribed, but I may have done it for my second channel. I can't remember if this channel or primary channel did, but I do like your anime stuff.
See, SpongeBob?
We need to find our friends and make sure they're all right.
Okay. So far, this is sort of giving me Revenge of the Flying Dutchman vibes a little bit, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Beautiful giant rock! All that's left are my... Oh no! My giant sticky notes are gone too! Now how am I going to remind myself to buy more giant sticky notes?
Okay, that's quite funny.
Don't worry, Patrick.
I like that the humor is still in this
Here
game.
Somewhere, or there, or over there.
Okay, so how to slam a button. A, B. Cool. Thank you, game. I'm now not going to question my abilities. That would have been the worst possible time for me to fail. Yeah, the controls just feel a bit heavier than
Pretty broken.
Rehydrated. And even then, I thought Rehydrated was too heavy compared to the OG.
Craziness is from one of Sandy's experiments gone wrong.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I don't think
I mean, I'm gonna do some more Danny Phantom content at some point. I've got that big video I'm planning on doing. But yeah, it's just...
Sponge breath?
I've got so many different ideas and different thumbnails and stuff that at this point, it's like drawing a name out of a hat. If I live stream tomorrow, it means I will have 99 videos / live streams worth of content on my channel. And I'm planning a flash video from my 100th video. So I'm going to do a what Series 10 would have looked like video as my special 100th video on the channel. Oh, I wasn't paying attention then. Yeah, as a special celebration of the channel. So that's next on my agenda, I think.
Just want a little taste, please.
And yeah, I do kind of love that that's the Krusty Krab pizza. So yeah, I've done a load of research on what Eric Wallace had planned for if Grant and him had done the 10th season. So I'm compiling a video where I talk about what he'd already discussed would have happened. And I'm going to sort of put together how I imagine the season would have been structured, how Series 9 would have differed because of it, all things like that. Including characters he wanted to introduce, people he wanted to bring back. It's just basically a mock-up of how I think it would look.
Bikini Bottom eat now. And without Mr. Krabs, who will help them unburden their wallets? I need to fix this.
Oh, that would be cool. Any idea when you're gonna have that up? Because that sounds like it is a great video. Okay, that's not really a weapon then. That's just a way of avoiding things. Okay, cool. Okay. Do I just have to defeat a load of them for a minute?
You multicellular idiots. Thanks to you, all of Bikini
Coming
Bottom
from a
is
single
sinking.
Saloniva, that's quite funny.
My restaurant is tipped over, and our poor little spot is missing. You could have at least involved me. That's like, you know, my thing.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm surprised they're bringing later references into this game, because Spot is like Plankton's dog that he gets, like,
Right again.
in one of the later episodes.
Before someone
But it's one of the few things that they did to the status quo which actually stuck.
Correct.
Like a change.
Why are you repeating yourself? Is your hard drive skipping again?
There's another good line to use.
Correct.
I will use that at work. I'll probably get attacked, but I will do it.
Yoo-hoo. Over here, my little
Hello,
brothers.
British villain. What can I do for you?
My adorable cuties. You survived this calamity.
Oh, nice. Not too long then.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll check it out when it's live.
Perfect. That's not
I'm
just
excited to
any
see it
jelly,
now.
SpongeBob. It's cosmic jelly, the glue of reality. Your bubble stravaganza must have
I
bored
don't like
holes through the
this
universe,
voice actor.
squeezing the jelly out and sucking your friends into new
It could be this specific dialogue or the British accent, but like that's making me very uncomfortable. It's such unfortunate dialogue.
Me as much of it as you can gather so I can study
I need
and
all of it. Bring it to me.
reverse the mess you've created. After all, I'm at least partially responsible, giving you such a powerful potion by accident.
Yeah, villain vibes.
To me.
No questions here.
Excellent. Now
She
drop
she
into
looks
the portals
like
that
a
open
low
up all
budget
over
noughties
town.
Marvel villain.
I can use some of the jelly to tailor cosmic costumes for you, each linked to one portal.
Yeah,
The more
I'm
jelly
not
you
gonna
bring,
doubt that
the
there's
more
people out there who will
portals we
find
can
that
pass.
mermaid hot.
Are you
There's
ready?
gonna probably be some unfortunate artwork out there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bottom from the unintended yet devastating consequences of our own actions.
Okay, I'm now a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm a cowboy. Wanted.
The portal that
Dead
suits
or
your
alive.
costume. Once you have located your friends, you can
Yeah,
use
because
the
it's like
lights
Spider-Man in
to
the sense that you can change costumes apparently. And each world gives you a costume and then you can go out and find all of them. Okay, use the shop. So, oh, I guess this is the shop. So these are awards you can get. Okay. World map. Ah, costumes. So far I got normal Spongebob. I've got Glove World costume, and these are all the ones that you can get. Okay. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll stick with cowboy for now.
Ooh, I look like some kind of pastoral cattle rancher.
I wonder if there's a nip.
Okay, I think this is the one that was Bikini Bottom. Just this sort of like portal aesthetic. It's kind of, it's giving me Super Mario Sunshine vibes. Sort of like how you'd enter levels and do different challenges. Oh, I can float, can I? Okay. Alright, okay, cool. There we go. So, you collect the mermaid goo that she needs to not destroy reality. And you can get golden coins to buy costumes. Okay, so this is Western Jellyfish Fields, which is the first one. I think, so far, I'm enjoying the game, but so far, like, I know I've only been playing for 15 minutes, and I've only just got out of the tutorial. But it already feels, like, I'm sure it's going to be a fun game, I just don't think it's going to be as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom was. Okay, this is quite fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's like Red Dead Redemption, but better. I often think why Red Dead Redemption is missing sea sponges and seahorses.
Oh, sorry, partner.
I'm
looking for my
I'm sure it will be.
crabs.
When I try and get more, if I find the Hall Monitor costume, I'll rock it.
Crab problem, eh? I reckon you're gonna want to talk to the sheriff in Manta Fe.
Manta Fe. Okay. Thanks, Bay. I'll have to go ahead to Manta Fe. So, I'm seeing my friend Rosie, who I've not seen for getting on for 2 years. She's meeting my girlfriend for the first time. And last night on the phone, whilst I was a little bit tipsy, I said, as a joke, oh, I can't wait for my girls to meet or something. And she was like, my girls. And I was like, oh, I was just trying to be funny. It was funny.
I think he lost his pants. Ooh, more jelly.
To be fair, I think the Krusty Krab pizza flying motif is a good addition. I rank it higher than some of the stuff so far. The levels are vibrant and fun. You know what? Okay, I didn't know I only had 1 health left. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. What do you say? Damn, your girl allowing you. I mean, yeah, I mean, of course she does. She's very chill. She's the best girlfriend. I mean, the friend is a lesbian as well. But yeah, she's amazing. She's great.
SpongeBob, what do you see?
She's not like,
Soda? Soda?
yeah, she's not like a jealous girlfriend, or she's not like, she's just awesome.
Barnacles, it's so small. We'll never fit in there. Why do we have to be so big?
Oh, it's not small, Patrick.
It's not?
It's just very, very far away. We're safe, Patrick. It's Mrs. Potts. anyone knows where Mr. Krabs is, it's her. Quick, let's catch up with her. She probably doesn't know us here, even though she knows us back home. Here we have to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
to know her
They're great.
Just like we got to know her the first time she got to know us back home, you know?
She's cool. I just haven't seen her in a while. Cause she lives in London, and I live in a different part of England that's about 2 hours drive by coach to get to London. So we don't get to hang out all that much anymore. But it'll be nice to see her. So yeah, be seeing a lot of my friends this week who I've not seen in a while. I've got quite a night out planned on Thursday, so I'm excited about that. My one friend, Luke, when he drinks, he's like hilarious, so that's going to be fun. What's my favourite Flash season? Oof, now there's a question. Season 2, I think.
What's this luggage doing in the middle of the desert?
Okay, so objectively, I think Series 1 is probably the best season from like a narrative and writing perspective. But I think Season 2 is the most entertaining and enjoyable season. What's your favorite season? I have hot takes about most seasons, so we put that straight. I'm only joking because my wife is jealous. That's quite funny. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is quite funny. But no, I feel bad for you. That's not the best. But as long as you guys love each other and that's the important thing, I guess.
Experiences on this ranch before.
Yeah, it's the Wild West for you.
There we go.
Whoa, is that
But yeah, I have hot takes or opinions on most of the Flash seasons. I really like Series 5.
You came here by foot? That's awful.
I think Season 5 is underrated.
In a heartbeat.
I think Season 5 gets a lot of hate that it doesn't deserve.
Thinking about it.
I get puffy after.
Yeah, I think they should have got rid of Cicada after the first half of Series 5 and focused more on the Reverse Flash for the second half.
might not be called Mr. Krabs. He could be traveling
But
on
I
a
think
different
that
day.
Series 4, Series 7, Series 8, and Series 9 are objectively a lot worse than Series 5. Even Season 6, I'd argue, is worse than Series 5.
Or Captain Claus.
And I love the first half of Series 6. The first half of Series 6 is up there with Series 1, 2, and 3, in my opinion.
It's where everyone without something ends up.
Could you give us a ride there?
This is a riding school, not a taxi service. However, if you take my test, you could get there yourself with your own riding license.
My very own license.
Whenever
Yeah, but
you're
I
ready.
surely, like, she would appreciate and understand that, like, you and someone else would just be friends. You wouldn't be trying anything, or there wouldn't be any funny business or anything going on.
Mrs. Puff, I mean, teacher lady, I need to confess that I've been through this sort of thing before, and I'm not always the best test taker. So,
Me too.
So,
Yeah, Season 5 is actually a solid story, but Room for Me is not understanding why Barry would be upset. Yeah,
Oh,
it's because, like, everything with Fawn just goes so deep for Barry. But I think that was one of the biggest issues with Nora that series. I don't think that her and Barry best understood each other. I think Nora from Series 7 onwards is a much better, like, interpretation of the character than Series 5 Nora. But saying that, I didn't particularly like how, during Series 7, how Impulse said to the Flash that, Godspeed is his Fawn. I understand feeling upset that he killed Jay, if that makes sense, but I feel like there's a big difference between what Eobard did to Barry and what August Hart did to Bart.
red usually means stop. Oh dear, You have 6 points. Out of 7.
Only 1 point away from passing! Yay! Oh, can we repeat the test? It was so much fun.
Oh no, that's not necessary. I didn't know you had fun. Fun is worth an extra point.
I really wish fun was a real point of a real driving test. I would have such fun destroying the town I live in, and then I would get a driver's license at the end of it. I'd be like a Marvel Avenger. I'd be causing so much collateral damage, and then I get praised by society for it.
Hold your horses!
I don't think she can.
This license only allows me to ride seahorses and seahorse-like animals, with the exception of... this doesn't say anything about boatmobiles. Well, once boatmobiles have been invented, I'll just have to take the test again.
That's it.
We made it to
Bart,
Point of Fame,
Bart
our
never even
friend.
got his back. Revenge on August of the story. Yeah, I think, like, to me, it's like lazy writing because I feel like they were trying to make August Hart be more of a threat than he was without any setup or build-up. Like, look at The Flash Season 2. For the first 5-6 episodes, Barry is being relentlessly told by people who are terrified of Zoom. You see Zoom in the background kill different people who let him down. And there's just this mass build-up. Then Zoom finally shows up, completely wrecks Barry and almost leaves him for death. And then the audience and Barry know the absolute threat that they're up against. And you know Zoom is a threat. Whereas with August Hart, it's like, yeah, they allude to Godspeed for a season and a half. But, like, you don't see him, the real August Hart. He doesn't do anything that threatening. And you just have a tiny bit of exposition from Bart, be like, oh, Godspeed's the worst, he killed Uncle Jay. And it's like, it happens off screen, and it just comes out of nowhere. It's such a lazy way of trying to have this big, bad, super threat without actually doing the work to make these guys actually threatening. That's the problem with Godspeed. But then again, Series 7 is just a big problematic series anyway.
I've never seen a fish like this.
Right, can I interact? I wanted... Oh, there's still one there, okay. Okay, that's... Has the game just glitched itself? Alright, I might have to die, because I feel like the game is just glitched. Oh, do I just talk to the sheriff now? But it won't let me talk to the sheriff. I can't talk. It's not letting me, like... Okay, I'll try dying then. For me, the most underrated season is Season 4. A lot of people don't like the point of the show is already defined, but season equality... Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Series 4 isn't my favourite, but I do think that the Thinker is an underrated villain. I think they do a lot of cool stuff with the Thinker. My biggest issue with Series 4 is that, like, I feel like the Thinker just becomes too OP for the sake of being OP. Like, he gets all those powers and stuff, which on the one hand is cool, but it's also a bit overkill. I mean, yeah, it is cool, but, like, the emotional sort of stuff is there because they spend the whole season building up with, because they spend the season building up Ralph as this character, and then Ralph is one of the ones who, gets taken over by the Thinker, so, in that way, there is the emotional tie, but I don't know. I'm not good at drinking, apparently. Alright, I guess I have to try this again. I just wish we had more of the Thinker just being the thinker instead of becoming all these different people. Like, I don't mind him, like, overpowering one or two, but by the end, he's, like, 20 different people. Which is unfortunate, because I think the setup is really good. I like the first part of the series leading up to Christmas with the bus metas. The bus meta stuff is fun. I like the mystery element of, oh yeah, I wonder who we're going to find next. I know what happens in the comics, because I'm reading the comics at the moment that the TV show is based on. And I've just got to Barry being sent to Iron Heights, so I know it sort of happens, but like, the Barry and Iron Heights stuff is kind of boring. Like, it's a good way to sideline Barry so that Ralph can sort of step up and be the hero that, like, Barry keeps telling him he will be. But I think it's just a bit boring. Yeah, calling on his friends could have been a way to do it, especially because at this point his friends weren't stupid like they are at the end of the series.
Maybe that kind of familiar-looking gentleman can point us in the right direction. Howdy, sir. I'm Spongebob SquarePants.
Yeah, exactly.
Met before.
It is like, because he's a decent actor as well. It just feels like he was being wasted by all of the body swapping shenanigans. It didn't really feel like the original DeVoe, or the DeVoe that's been built up to be a threat, is like being utilized. Especially if you look at the Suicide Squad. Like, Peter Capaldi was really good as the Thinker in the Suicide Squad. I wish we had a Thinker more like what James Gunn gave us than what we had in the Flash TV show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 70? I meant, 80, of course.
Now we're talking.
I do love the humor in this game. Like, SpongeBob games get a lot of slack, like especially some of the ones from a decade or so ago. But generally, the humor is still really good in the games.
Thorny cucumbers. Cacti. Maybe there's a...
Oh, baby, that cactus is way up there, huh?
Sorry, nothing from further up.
Alright, time to go juice some cactuses. The seahorse is fun, but it's not quite... Like, during sequences like this, where the game is clearly telling you have to go somewhere, it's trying to control you too much. It's like in Mario Kart if you don't remove some of the motion controls, where it guides you. It's like that.
Checking on the barrels, you know, keeping them safe from bandits.
No, I don't think Series 3 was a decline.
I mean, cacti. All around.
If you want to know what I genuinely think The Flash had decline, I think it's Series 7.
Patrick, that juicy cactus gold
I think that Greg Berlanti had a storyline left over for Series 6. That's why the Bloodwork storyline is so good.
already.
And then Mirror Master was alright. I feel like COVID was a big letdown to the Mirror Master thing. I think the break in between was part of the reason that it felt like it was so deflated. But yeah, I think Series 7 was the first real decline of the series. Series 7 was the first time that I was like, okay, this is actually a really bad season. Like, don't get me wrong, Arrow Season 4 is pretty bad. And then, like, Arrow Series 6 isn't great either. But for me, the first time I looked at an Arrowverse TV series, or like a season of the Arrowverse, and I thought, okay, that is objectively horrible, was, that.
Ooh, funny meeting you here. Just, checking on the barrels, you know, keeping them. There's juicy profit. I mean,
Right, I have to go up there, do I? Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to figure out, how do I get back up then? Or is that the way up? Oh, it gave me the path. I just ignored it. It's my bad. At least I know now. Sorry, it's being blocked by something on screen. Did you say you do like Series 5 or you don't like Series 5? I'm guessing you're saying don't because it's a hot take. But before I start rambling, I just wanted to double check. Is that you do like or you don't like?
A vain man will break his arm patting himself on the back.
True. Don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure.
Sorry, nothing personal.
Right, don't like Series 5 of Arrow. Okay, I think Series 5 of Arrow is one of the best Arrow series, but I think it takes too long to get going. I think the first half of Series 5 is pretty lackluster. I think that once it gets going, it is some great television. The back half of the series with what's he called? With Prometheus is amazing. But I just feel like it takes too long to get to that point. Like, once it's there, it's really good. But too much time is being spent to get there. I feel like they waste too much time building up to who Prometheus is going to be as well. But Prometheus is the scariest Arrow villain, I think. Like how I think Zoom is the scariest Flash villain, I definitely think that the Prometheus is the scariest Arrow villain. How am I meant to get up there? Am I missing something? Is there like a button or something which raises them?
Confusion is a goat on AstroTurf.
Okay, don't know why I'm just getting a load of hicks tell me random stuff, but alright. I do feel like I'm going in circles though. And I'm sorry, I just can't figure out where I'm meant to go now. Oh, okay, so this is all of the... Unless I'm meant to go, like, down here. But I'm meant to get up there, but I don't know how. Oh, okay. Is that what I have to do? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, cool. At least I've got some sense of clarity now. Except maybe not, so... I feel like at that point in the series it didn't make much sense for Oliver to... Yeah, I agree. It did seem a bit like retconning. It did seem a bit like they didn't really know what to do, so they were going to take this route. That's sort of the vibe I get from that. Oh, is this like a swarm of them whenever this happens? Yeah, okay.
Stinky sweet.
Right, okay, I don't think I pressed that button. There we go. Now, it should be fine. I try to imagine doing this in real life, and it's giving me anxiety just playing it in the game. Yeah, no, I think that would have been the better way to go about it. But I think the only issue with Oliver killing again is that, like, by this point, they've already established a load of Arrowverse characters. You've got, like, Barry, and you've got, like, Kara and stuff. They wouldn't spend time with someone like Oliver if he was going around killing. That's the only issue with Oliver killing again. I think if they wanted to do that in Series 5 like they did, then he should have been killing again. But Grant and Kara would not have teamed up with him or wanted to spend time with him if he was killing. And given that Oliver is meant to be like the leader of the Justice League on their Earth, I don't think it would make too much sense. Be like if Batman just randomly started killing halfway through like the Dark Knight or trilogy or something. But they shouldn't have set the whole thing up in Series 5 about Oliver dealing with it. They should have just left it or found some other way to do the story they wanted to do.
That looks fun. I bet I can get down faster than you.
A little dabble, do ya?
I do kind of like that Patrick is just like a balloon and a companion in this game instead of like... I do miss playing other characters, but like it's fun. Wait, where's the way down? I wonder if I can buy any outfits now. Let's have a look. I just... Okay, apparently I can't buy them. Right. Right, where's Mr. Krabs gone? Or where's Western Krabs gone? Was it up this way? It could easily fit in Season 3 and 4 Oliver started killing and could have been the reason he finally... Yeah, I like that route. That route works for me. But again, even if Oliver was killing during Series 3 and 4, like I think they'd have to be careful about how they do it, especially because of the amount of crossovers they were doing. I think it's hard to have characters like Barry and Kara that are very much like superheroes, and then there's Oliver who's a vigilante.
Keeping them safe from bandits. There's juicy profit, cacti, all around these parts. Now get.
Alright, guess I've still got more juice to get. Collecting cactus juice seems a bit random, though, I'm not even gonna lie. Can I not get up this way? Okay.
Krab pizza is the pizza you and me.
There we go. They couldn't have had the Krusty Krab pizza and not had that reference in it, to be fair. Now to figure out the best way to get back up. They could have made Prometheus another rival. They could have made Prometheus another rival for Deathstroke, much like how Batman had a rival. Yeah. Yeah, I think if Prometheus had been tied to the League of Shadows and all of his training, then yeah, I'm on board with that as a plot point. Thing is, I haven't watched Arrow properly in a while. I watched series 1 to 3 last year, but I haven't got around to 4, because by then I was a little bit like, I binged those 3 series over a couple of days, so I was feeling a bit burnt out on Arrow, just because of the amount I watched in such a short period. And series 4 isn't the best, so I think I just was like, oh, I just need a break for a while. No, can I still make it? Can I still make it? All of his training, him, and then the guy finds out. Ooh, I like that. I like that, Man. Especially as Series 5 was when all of this started introducing the new team of people he was training. That's a good route for a story. It ties to Oliver's past, and it gives him a chance to reflect and show how much he's changed and been influenced by the other people in his life. That's a good story. That's what they should have done. I rate that a lot.
Sorry, nothing personal.
I wonder if something is over there. I wonder if something is... I wonder if something is over there.
There's probably a costume or something, but I can always come back afterwards and get it. I quite like the music as well. Yeah, I agree, you are. What are some other ideas that you have? What would be like, if you could rewrite a season of The Flash, what would you do? Like, choose a season, and how would you make it better? Or just change it? For those who are watching, if you're enjoying the content, can I ask you to hit that like button, and if you're enjoying everything, to subscribe. It'll help support the channel, help things grow, and will give me more opportunities to do things like this. I would much appreciate it.
Knack for reaching them cacti. Just drop the juice in this here barrel for safekeeping. One barrel down. Follow that trail, my little saps.
Saps, that's quite funny. That's a good pun. That's a good one. I think all these wanted posters for Krabs' character is quite funny as well. So it says the red-handed bandit, and that writing is too small for me to be able to read it.
I really gotta keep an eye on you.
I'm flying! I'm feeling better already.
Oh, for God's sake.
I knew I could count on you.
It's season 3 is I have most ideas for the season specifically. I would have had made Flash for stuff in the first half having... Yeah, no, that works. I think by Barry doing that, it makes the whole Flashpoint last longer. And I know a criticism people have of the Flash Series 3 is that Flashpoint only lasted for 1 episode. Which, given it's arguably the most famous Flash comic of all time, and the one they based the movie on, it does feel a bit wasted for Barry to be in this Flashpoint for an episode. They could have done some really interesting Elseworlds kind of reverse stuff with it. And they just didn't. Like, seeing Wally West be that like version of the Flash was fun. And it alluded to him getting his powers well, but... Yep. I can see that. So what? Have Eobard So do you mean have Eobard manipulate the Time Remnant? And then in the current universe, Barry sees that his friends and family are doing worse because of the actions that he did. Is that sort of what you're going for? Because I think Eobard manipulating the Time Remnant of Barry is a good idea. Especially as in a way, like he's training Savitar, so he's building up Savitar to be this threat as well.
No more chafing.
Oh, that's horrible. So, by that, do you mean instead of him seeing Iris get killed by the Savitar, it's just, he just sees the timeline change and deteriorate and just get worse for the people in his life? How do I get up there?
More sap than that, boyo.
I'm just gonna get a bit of water a second. Okay. How's everyone doing today that's watching? Everyone having a good night? Or day, depending on where you are in the UK? Or world, rather. So I think it's meant to be that he needs to save one of his friends from every world. I think in this case it's Mr. Krabs, maybe. After figuring out... yeah, I'm on board with that. That seems like a better way to do Series 3. It's an interesting take. And I think it does a lot of what the season attempted to do, but a lot better. And it sort of carries on all the setup and all the ideas. It's not like it's idea, bam, something else, idea, bam, something else. It's the sense of cohesion and consistency that Series 3 is missing. Especially as it feels like the first half of the series is just alchemy. And the second half is Savitar. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it just... I don't really feel like it benefited the series enough. Tom Felton is great in it, though.
That should cover my buns.
Right. Alright, that looks like the last cactus. I kind of hope this is the last cactus. I'm starting to get a little bit bored of trying to find cactuses to milk. Or juice or whatever.
We milked those cactuses for all they were worth.
Okay, I guess Patrick used the word milk as well, so I'm feeling less bad about the phrasing.
Somebody should put up a sign or something.
No more chafing. Ooh, the miracle of monster birth. Sorry.
The miracle of monster birth is another line that I didn't really need to hear. Another one. Also, Wally gets his powers when Barry returns to the normal timeline as his history.
Patrick, I think
Yep.
you've fallen down some kind of large, dark, worm-shaped cavern.
That means it was probably...
I think how Wally gets his powers is one of the dumbest things that the show did. Dr. Alchemy being like, oh, I can give you power. Isn't it that's it? Dr. Alchemy's like, oh, I can give you powers if you want. No, it should have been like, because of Flashpoint, like you said, it should have just been the cause and effect.
I can't tell if we've gone this way yet. It's so dark.
Howdy, strangelings. What brings you to this old place? If you're after gold, get lost. It's all mine.
Relatable.
We really need to get back to the surface, Mr. Miner, sir. Our friend's soda depends on it.
Well, I could let you use my elevator. But what's in it for me?
Anything you want. There's nothing that this amazing duo can't get.
Good. That darn Alaskan bullworm is obsessed with my gold. Knocks my shiny tooth out. Bam! Just like that. If you can get my tooth, I can get you up to the surface.
Great, so I'm gonna have to rob an Alaskan bullworm and get a golden tooth now. Which I guess is objectively better than milking cactuses.
If I was a tooth on the loose in the nest of a giant worm, where would I be?
Speaking as a slob who lives in a hole, I think something is living in this hole.
Okay.
Ew, it smells like Gary's litter box in here.
That smell was not me. I swear. What flavor do you think it is?
Is that the tooth?
Oh, we got the golden tooth! Hurry, let's get back to the miner before something comes looking for it. No,
Go. Almost done. Move on. Alright. But you keep the twist of Savitar being on Barry Flashpoint. And have that be the reveal at the end of the series. Keep the whole Savitar thing a secret until then. This is not something I can do yet. Okay. I guess that's a backtracking thing.
With a bit of gold nugget, you'd be worm food by now. But since you survived,
Yeah, I feel like they should have just done a whole series of Flashpoint, or at least a full, like, a half series of Flashpoint.
whatever you say. The elevator's all yours, boys. Oh, and I don't know what you did down there, but it left a powerful stink on you.
All right, let's take that elevator. That should lift our spirits.
A few seconds later.
There we go, another time card. Who doesn't love another time card? Right then. Follow the path. Yes, more seahorse sections. Okay.
We're spilling our soda supplies. Hurry up, Patrick.
I swear this is literally a Red Dead mission.
May I?
Yeah, that's the whole rogue thing is another thing where I think they've missed their trick.
Coincidence, huh? Steal our train and
I think that if Eric Wallace was so on board with doing arcs, that there should have been they should have done a rogue arc. Like, I know that the Red Death was sort of a rogue arc too, but like, I think that's what they should have done. Imagine it, you have like a version of Captain Cold come back, leading a rogue storyline across like 8 episodes. It feels like such wasted opportunity.
that should cover my buns.
Whoops. Yeah. Caitlyn should have stayed a villain. Or Killer Frost should have been. If they wanted to keep Caitlyn around as a character, then I'm not against what they did when they split the two characters in half. But it seemed dumb to split the two of them in half and then, like, have Killer Frost not be a villain anymore. It just, I don't really understand why they did that. It was much better when Killer Frost was out causing problems. But I wouldn't have wanted Killer Frost if it meant we couldn't have Caitlyn anymore. I actually really like Caitlyn as a character. I think she's one of the few female characters in the Arrowverse that's not irritating and badly written. At least not at the beginning. Like, she was never irritating, but she was definitely badly written by the end.
I think he lost his pants. Sorry, just nothing personal.
Sweet Davy Jones.
Because I think Barry and Oliver should have had opposite stories. One was always alone since the...
You're under arrest, red-handed.
Yeah, I think that Barry was better with a team. You know, when the team wasn't horrible like they were in the final series.
One in.
But I think Oliver working alone is better.
I sure should.
I think him being sort of like a lone sort of vigilante sort of rogue character is better than what they did. Okay, I guess that's the first world finished. I wonder if I can get a costume now. Guess I'll find out in a second.
Oh, me boyo. That sure taught me a valuable lesson.
That it's not all about money?
What? No, no, oh, no. It's always about money.
I mean, Mr. Krabs isn't wrong. It is always about money. Unfortunately, we're living in an age where the cost of living is so ridiculously high that you can barely do anything.
We'll find Pearl and the Krusty Krab and bring them back on the double.
That's a
Before I got a train yesterday, I got a cheeseburger and fries, and that was like £7-8 or something bullshit like that.
There are still a lot of friends to bring back. We should ask Cassandra where else we can find our friends.
Okay, I want to see if I can get any costumes or anything now. Okay, maybe I can't yet.
lady knows everything.
Spongebob, we already built a meticulously calculated rig, but Sheldon didn't account for his own slight stature.
Excuse me. There are more important things than knocked-over trash cans.
It's not a trash can, it's a bucket. And it's Bikini Bottom's sole restaurant.
I know everyone would love to be eating out of a bucket right now, but the fate of the entire universe is currently hanging in the balance.
I would love to be eating from a bucket right now. Actually, it depends on the quality of the bucket, the material of the bucket, and the integrity of the bucket, and what I'm eating from said bucket. But apart from that, bring on the bucket. Talk to Bangkok Chum Bucket. Can I not talk to you? I swear you're the one who, like, helps me build costumes. I want a costume. Alright.
I don't get why this doesn't work. My calculations are flawless.
Maybe we can help.
Yeah, it got dumb by the end.
Wanna make up for this
Especially as,
whole
like, they tried being meta with it and being funny about, like, how like Renee and like Curtis and stuff all said that John and Felicity were the favorites and that they were never going to be listened to in the same way and stuff. And I'm just like, pointing it out doesn't make it better. It's just cringy.
I'm ready to hang 10.
Yeah, I've never been in here before, but since the Krusty Krab is gone,
Yeah, I know.
to have no
It's unfortunate. This is meant to be a child's game, but I guess not.
Technically, yes. We citizens of Bikini Bottom must stand together in these trying times. So, let it be known that the Chum Bucket will humbly accept its role as the town's sole source of sustenance.
I'm on board with this.
Fools!
Plankton, I always suspected that deep down you were a contributing member of society. And don't worry.
That's my goal in life, is that deep down, was for someone to think deep down, I'm a contributing member of society. I mean, I'm not, but that's the goal.
Wait, was that last part really necessary?
Right, can I buy a costume, please?
Oh my, yes. So much pure, unadulterated jelly, so much raw power.
Alright, look, I don't care about your weird jelly
Create your
first,
next
so...
costume. You should find it very familiar, but don't let appearances fool you. When you step through the next portal.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, my karate gear. The most stylish outfit I own. Getting around will be much faster with these seahorses.
Will be much.
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh, okay, maybe not. So, if I go back to the whole costume thing, how am I meant to craft them? Okay, so, campaign. So these are the ones I must just get in the game then. And then, oh, I need to actually have gold coins and jelly, I'm guessing, to make the other ones. Alright, now it's beginning to make sense.
These jelly things kind of look like something Squidward would make, right?
Oh yeah, I think you called them, what was the word? Art.
Well, I'm gonna call them Samantha.
Where am I supposed to be going then? I hope that's a costume. I'm tempted to look at the costume list, but I don't really want to spoil it for myself.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick.
Mr. Long, tanned and handsome. Is that the next portal, or is this the Krusty Krab one? No, that's not it, I don't think. Maybe it's this one? I mean, it might not be, but... I think the long leg suit might be one as well, because there's, what, 40-odd costumes. I feel like the long leg one could
And
be...
so our intrepid deputies return to the Wild West. Oh,
No, that wasn't what I meant to do. I reckon there's probably the round costume. There's probably the summer one, or the one where Pearl takes over and it's that pink flowery costume. But that flower guide thing telling me where I need to go is very inconsistent at the moment.
Hey, Giggle Buddies. Both of you listen closely. I managed...
Wow.
I said...
Don't worry,
Good. Now...
Alright, is it Mr. Krabs' anchor? Is that where I need to be? Okay, there's just a fish in a cave.
I bet I could take a dragon. You know, if I wanted to.
I really gotta
Okay, I
do
can't get
what
that way,
you do.
apparently. Oh, that's probably the portal over there, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. It's Karate Gear to be near Sandy's tree dome. Okay, so I can't...
Weird.
Oh, I can.
This house feels wetter than usual.
I think we might need to find the top hat still.
I confirm.
Don't get...
Alright, there we go. This is it now. Next level. Yeah, I think that'll be one too. I'm trying to think of like other costumes. Like the knight one has got to be one as well. There's got to be a pirate one.
Ooh, now I know why they call them stretch limos. You gotta stretch first.
You think Sandy came this way?
I think this is the movie set one.
Perfect squirrel.
I think this is the downtown Bikini Bottom movie set.
Bigger for the part, but
Yeah, it is.
small to me.
This might be Rescuing Squidward. I feel like this is Rescuing
Sorry,
Squidward.
Am I oversharing? It's my first day, and I'm so nervous.
Filming starts in 1 minute and 58 seconds. No, 57. Script 50. Just hurry up.
Statistically speaking, the director's assistants only last 0.87 days before they're let go. I need to do better. Chop chop, this way. He isn't the patient kind, or the understanding kind, or the kind.
Right, okay. This already looks like quite a fun level. I think I prefer the look of this one than...
Whoa! They're taking photos of us. Are we in the movie?
Oh, do I look bloated enough? I just had myself inflated.
This is a no-go zone. The stars get cranky without their me time.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to go
Find
another
another
way.
Patrick. No more chafing.
Okay.
Put that jelly in my belly.
This is a restricted zone. No photo bombing allowed.
Do you think that, like, other characters love costumes too? Like, I know that, like, Mr. Krabs has, but, like, ones that are actually in the TV show. Okay, guess that's something I have to unlock. I'm not a big fan of, like, all these things that I can't do because I've not unlocked stuff. It already feels a bit restrictive. Right.
These pictures better not make me look too puffy.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that would have been a good one, but because I don't feel like they're going to do a lot with Patrick because he's just sort of the balloon. He's your happy-go-lucky balloon pal. And this sort of feels like James Bond music. It's interesting. Is that a checkpoint? No. Okay. I do feel a little bit like I'm going in circles now. I think just, I know I've got that flower to help, it's just a lot of this feels quite repetitive. Okay, there we go.
Hey, Mr. What are you still doing here? Please go to the exit or I will get fired. The director is waiting for you.
Huh? How did you get here so fast?
She must have cut the line, Patrick.
Lucky.
Okay, this at least looks a bit more promising now. And we finally have a Chad in the game, so there's our Chad villain. Yeah.
Oh boy, that is one big heavy jelly.
As long as it stays in that cage, you'll be fine.
Hey, I haven't seen a dynamite tiki yet, I don't think.
So gooey.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. You're not wrong. I'm questioning whether they're going to do a new one. Like, if we're going to get... So this year is the 20th anniversary of the movie and the 20th anniversary of the movie game. About whether the movie game will get the rehydrated treatment. And honestly, I hope that it will. The movie game might be my favorite. And I was debating playing it when I couldn't get the Citra to work earlier on to do a Pokemon randomizer. I was debating it. But then I thought, why not play this? I haven't played it before. It could be fun to do a new game. And I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, I don't really know how I'm meant to take that big one out. Okay, that's how I do it. That's not too bad then, actually. Why is it a bathtub, though? That's so random, especially in, like, a movie set level. No. Damn it. Alright, come on. Hit me with your tub. Okay, cool, there we go. Although now it's starting to sound a bit like Karate Island sort of music. That's the vibe I'm getting from this now.
Oh, and that guy even has a headset on. We must have traveled into the distant future.
It's just a movie set, Patrick.
Ooh. Then where's the craft services table? I'm hungry. Here's Body's body.
Unfashionably late, I see. Now get to your
Squid Van Hammerschmidt.
The director is Squidward?
He's got vision, Spongebob.
Okay, that's an interesting name. I quite like it, though. I love how it's just very noticeably cardboard.
What squirt of an actor did those at the agency lay upon me? I promised them art.
Imagine that was just like a casual swear. Imagine like the developers were really ballsy and were just like had Squidward casually throw the F word in there.
Did you?
Hi, Mr. Director, sir. I'm Spongebob.
Filming starts in 8, really soon.
Can't those uncultured casting urchins comprehend that I am allowing them to be part of what is sure to be the greatest film sensation ever to hit the sea?
See, SpongeBob meets the Room. We're on the set of the Room, clearly. That is like Squiddy Wiser right there.
Oh, goody!
I
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi Squidward. Oh, hi doggy. Hi Spot.
Gang-infested city streets. And don't walk out of frame. And action.
Okay, this is... Alright, this is quite a fun gimmick. So it's a side-scroller now. That's quite fun.
I've never seen a fish like this.
Okay, and I can't go back, so... This feels like the kind of level where they would... Or this section where they would hide loads of, like, collectible stuff in it. But this is making good use of the film setting.
Would you just defeat those jelly gangs?
Yes, Mr. Director.
That should cover my buns. Sticky sweet.
Oh. No, I haven't seen the leaked, uncensored Sailor Mouth video. Is that on YouTube?
What? Hide 'em.
Hi, Mr.
Right, so I'm gonna have to do this again, am I? Alright, great.
You must fight
No, I haven't seen it. Is it on
your
YouTube?
way through gang-infested city streets. And don't walk out of
Yeah.
frame.
Squidward has become problematic in 2024. It's a shame, really, but it's what fame does to you.
Nothing personal.
Would you just defeat those jelly gangs?
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
And my feet are killing me. So I wonder, do I lose points if I don't kill them all? No, 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 no. Oh! I know I shouldn't have gone back. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, what I'll do is after the live stream, I'm going to have some food. I'll make some dinner. And then I'll watch it. I'll watch it whilst I have dinner. I got a pizza. I got a meat feast pizza, but I got it reduced down. So when it would normally cost like, it would have cost like a £5. I got it for like £1.50 or something, which is good. I think me and my girlfriend chose the right time to do a food shop. So yeah, I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna watch that video. And I might have like a Pepsi Max or a lemonade or something with it as well. Like the cool, healthy dude that I am.
So gooey.
be fair, I've eaten quite healthily lately. Or I'm trying to, anyway. We had this really healthy tea the other day that was like chicken with rice and vegetables. It was nice. And good for you. Compared to going to Mackey's or Burger King or getting a Domino's or whatever people do. Oh, come on. How is there not a coin or anything behind there? This is giving me such Mario vibes. In, like, a good way. This level. No! Not faster! No! No, because I feel like if I die, I'm going to be taken back to the beginning. I don't want to go faster. Like, this is... Oh, coin! 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 Oh! I just want another costume. Having to lose weight for my wedding. Oh, congratulations on the wedding, man. Have you guys set a date yet? Oh, for crying out. Yeah, have you guys set a date?
You must fight your way through gang-infested city, your way through gang-infested... And action!
Oh, this is so wanky. I feel like this is Shrek 2, Hero Time all over again. And that was painful enough. Horrible. Die. 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 Okay. What? How does that... How the hell does that work? You guys saw that, right? Oh. Alright. Oh, nice. So around about a year's time. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it, man. Sounds great. Last year I went to the first gay wedding I'd ever been to. That was really cool. Not saying yours is... You talked about a female partner, but like... Just saying that was good. It was a nice experience. Right, okay, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. No, not faster. I think slower is better. Thank you. Maybe I can buy a costume now. I mean, it's unlikely, but... Don't get me wrong, this is a fun section. Like, it's annoying me a little bit that I've had to come back and do it 3 to 4 times now, but it's fun. Hello. Oh, cool. You looking forward to it then? If you've never been to, like, I get like it's cool 'cause it's your own one, but like because you haven't been to one before, are you excited for it? I've been to a couple. They are nice, but like oftentimes they happen when I'm not really in the mood for it. But it's one of those where you can't be like, oh, sorry, mate, or sorry, family member. I want to be there for you on your day, but I'm tired. Oh, is that Cassandra?
Wow, what a beautiful bubble!
Alright, I guess I've cleared that section now.
You can't. It is indestructible magic, thanks to the jelly you're collecting for my, our cause.
Cassandra, are you sure this is the right place to find Sandy?
The portal brought you right where you're supposed to be. Don't resist the jellyverse.
I see what they did there. Good old fun Spider-Verse.
Take it, store it, and bring it to me. Besides, the jelly whispered that you've done some commercial work. Don't your square pants long to be in the spotlight once more?
I feel like this is getting a little bit meta and I'm not really for it.
Then I'll just have to act my square heart out. Thanks, Cassandra.
Right, can I forge it now? Okay, I need 2 more coins. Oh, I need another coin.
We're so lucky to have Cassandra helping us. What a selfless lady.
Definitely not the villain.
A little dab will do ya.
Oh my god, it's Handsome Squidward. I have a Handsome Squidward figure on my shelf. It's kept mint in the box, so it's only going to go up in value. So, yeah, I've started to notice that as well. Which on the one hand is kind of lazy, but I do sort of... A franchise has been going this long, it sort of makes sense. Like, I'm not saying it's good or bad, but it's just a thing, isn't it?
Like my agent told me to. This is a karate film.
Yeah, I literally love that you just said, yeah. It's exactly that. They know what works, and annoyingly, the world sort of loves nostalgia and it loves that kind of baity sort of thing, so they just roll with it. So A and then X, okay.
Karate kick it! Now, to really prove that you know how to embody a great hero of karate, I have prepared a little challenge for you. Across the roofs of the city. Now, kick down that door and get moving.
I say we kick things off.
I do like the sort of difference in gameplay, all these sort of things that they're getting you to do.
So gooey.
Sorry, nothing personal.
I reckon that when I'm pretty sure there is a medieval level based on what I saw of the trailer a while ago. So I'm sure when we get to the medieval level, there will be lots of references to it.
What flavor do you think it is?
But yeah, I would enjoy a reference to medieval.
These little ones look quick and hungry.
Yeah, we got that in common. Not the quick part.
I think we'll need that part to get past them.
Oh, no, not these guys again. Karate kick them out of my darn sack, will ya?
Yeah, I think it was a missed opportunity not having that. Or even in this level, I've seen a few mattresses. They very easily could have had a mattress filled with money. Is there no health lying about anywhere? Okay. Yeah, there's just so many points they could have done things like that. Or they could have had like some reference to Deadeye Plankton in the last level because of like so it was a Western, wasn't it? So. Well, I guess that was a reference to.
Hiding on this set, who wished to smear the director's reputation by capturing the fishy side of his process, which obviously doesn't exist. It would be real cool if you could distract them with some of your fancy moves.
I will make myself extra picturesque.
I love it. It's beautiful. Okay. Are you a paparazzi?
I just want a little taste, please.
He's like, haha, you got me! Haha!
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Yep, that would have been another good reference. I just think this is like... I think it's pandering to the obvious stuff. I do love that meme pose as well. Like they know the memes. They know what's going to do well in this game. Imagination. I do like their depictions of paparazzis in this game. They all just look a bit creepy with fake mustaches.
Jelly!
Yeah, that's it.
It's so dumb, but I love it. It's literally the dumbest thing, but it's just, it's too good. I also love that like all these paparazzis just sound the same.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it is a good world, isn't it?
All right.
I do so far. I do like the variety of things this game's given you. Like, yeah, there are some bits that have been a bit tedious, but it does offer a lot of different ways of playing the game and doing things. So in that regard, I'll give it credit. And there we go, last paparazzi.
All right. All right.
Haha, you got me. Alright, cool.
You did it, Mr. Sponge! The security guard will let you pass now.
That guy just means business. Buzziness. Big ball of goo. Got an itch. There we go. There's Handsome Squidward again. See, there are no sex appeal cells. That's why Handsome Squidward is plastered all over this level.
I guess some guy dealt with the paparazzi. You can pass now.
That's it. A real Karate King. has
Yeah,
no
I feel like that was the one they were missing. They had everything else, but they should have had a photosynthesis part.
Services!
Those volunteers in the box will help you train your reflexes. When someone pretends to escape, whack them.
Won't that hurt them?
That's legally impossible. Their contracts clearly state that they can't be harmed.
This is such good satire and allegory. I love it.
Contract.
What? Oh, fine. Then don't whack him when he appears. It'll help test your, concentration. Now, let's go. We're burning valuable spotlight.
Okay, so what? This is whack-a-mole?
To karate kick the crew? Oh, I hope I don't hurt them.
Oh, karate kick.
Well, okay. Making movies sure is a weird process.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I feel like I may have mucked this up at the beginning, so I'm probably gonna have to do this again. Okay, cool. I did it, so we're fine, I guess. I more than did it.
Bravo! You're not entirely useless as long as you keep moving. Now head back onto the streets. The next screen test is about to start. Go!
Alright, is there a golden coin here somewhere? Thank you, balloon boy.
No more.
Move it! In this scene, your nemesis tried to rob a bank and left nothing but chaos. Innocent bystanders got stuck in the ground and need their hero. Believe it or not, that's you. Save them before the time runs out.
I feel like this is like Henry Cavill getting told what to do on set of Superman. He's like, they need their hero. Believe it or not, that's you.
Buried people under rubble. Who could have done this?
It wasn't me, Spongebob, I swear!
Oh, thank Neptune.
Can I not kick this
Never
down?
doubted you for a second, buddy.
Wait, what do I got to... Oh, can I not go that way? Okay, cool. Okay, maybe not. Oh, is that what I got? Right, okay, I get you now.
Oh, thank you! I could kiss you! Maybe some other time, though.
don't know how I'm supposed to get through. It's not letting me do the...
Help! I'm not hurt! I'm just bored!
Is there another way then? Do I need the catapult? Can I even use this yet? Oh, well. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this again, I think.
Animal dug these holes.
To do what? Hide nuts for winter? Get real, Spongebob.
Get me out of here! I gotta get home and watch Mermaid Man!
I like it because it's squishy.
I've never seen a fish like this. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
I can't believe you saved me! I mean, thank you! Just look
Okay, I've still got 2 left to go.
maybe some other time, though.
I think I lost my shoe.
Right, it's probably over here, isn't it? No.
SpongeBob.
Okay, at least the timing they gave you was super generous.
Please help!
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Despite the fact I didn't know what I was doing for ages. Yeah, they should have done that. Right, what way am I heading?
That should cover my buns.
Oh, can I physically just not go that way? Okay. Okay, that's locked. Is it?
Thanks to my genius, your performance has become tolerable.
Yes.
Now go ahead and strike some heroic karate poses for the press.
You do care.
Right, okay, I realise what I have to do now. To be fair, this is quite a fun section too. I mean, I missed a letter, but should be fine, hopefully.
Don't go method on me and disappear into your character. Remember why you're there. To get me more jelly.
Don't you mean to save Sandy?
Right, of course. And also to save your squirrel friend.
I think the game knew I was making too many meta jokes.
My audience that you're the real Karate King. You to be as fast as a leopard. Or was it a cheetah? Whatever. Hop into the red boat and chase down your nemesis.
But I don't have a driver's license.
Throw your squishy bottom on some vehicle you're allowed to drive and get on with it.
Right, so is there a seahorse or something close by then? Okay, well that was pretty bad. I feel like The Karate King is some sort of terrible Netflix movie I could see them making. But now, coming live to Netflix, The Karate King.
Pick up.
I've never seen a fish like this. That should cover my buns. That should cover my buns. Ooh, my captain's quarters still hurt from chasing that train. I vote nay. Ooh, sleek lines. Comfortable seat. No slip pedals. Definitely has
Okay, at
cool
least this is a fun reference as well to old Spongebob.
I almost forgot to mention, all the danger is real, and we've taken...
And this is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy music as well.
The drama.
And all the danger's real, so.
Action!
This guy drives like a maniac.
Yeah, a maniac who loves barbecues.
What a nut!
This isn't the best thing to control. But it could be worse, I suppose. I like that the lives are now just spanners. That's quite fun. And it's a bit different. And all the danger's real, so. Yeah! I guess they must have done, which is funny. So, are we pretending the rival isn't going to be like Sandy and probably her Karate Island gear or something? Right, okay, so...
I want to bang the gongs.
Looks like we need to bang them in a specific order.
Karate kick those gongs.
Right, okay. Right, okay, so... So, flower... Apple... No. No. So that one... So, is it that one? Okay. Yeah, if it's not the karate gear, it's a waste. Alright, I know I'm skipping things a little bit, but to be honest, I'm getting tired and a bit hungry. So when I finish this world, I'm going to call it for tonight, but I'll be back on tomorrow. Roughly the same time.
We have to fight those jelly guys again. I hope we can use stuntmen.
Oh, there's one of those up here, is there? Okay.
Thanks. I thought this film would be a train wreck, but the director went all out. Those jelly extras were very convincingly beating me up.
Oh, horrible!
Well, we thespians do take our jobs pretty seriously.
And his choice for the villain? Wow! I just caught a glimpse. That's a wild animal if ever I've seen one.
Then yeah, it's Sandy, isn't it?
I'm feeling better already.
I couldn't tell if he said hearing or feeling or killing.
An exposure for chit-chat. If you want to convince my audience you're the real Karate King, you better show them some impressive acrobatics. Now, run across the roofs of the skyscraper to get into your nemesis fortress.
Could I just use the elevator?
No! And action!
I like it because it's squishy.
Damn it, there's a coin up there. Oh, I'm gonna just get back up. Okay, well the game just glitched then, so that's good.
Do you think it has chocolate in it?
Yes, can I now get a costume? Ooh, okay, so which one should I get? Underwear, Spongebob, Poodlebob, or Boy Scout? You know what, I'm gonna get Spongebob. Oh, boy.
I like it because it's squishy.
There we go. I actually now have a costume other than the ones that it gave me. Wow, Spongebob. Thank you, people of Bikini Gulch. This is truly amazing. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the fact I can see a start sign.
Part of being a stuntman is performing. You should try to.
sauce. It would have been great if the elevator was working.
Well, it probably was working, but now it's not.
Oh.
Jelly! That should cover my buns. Sorry, nothing personal.
Never let you down, Spongebob. Ooh, we're getting close to the dojo.
You know what they say. Keep your friends close and your dojos closer.
I don't get it.
I'll keep you on your pants. What do you think they're making with all these cranes?
Ooh, I'm thinking pasta?
Come on, Mr. Bathtub Salesman. Okay, I don't really think I was meant to land here, but I'm just gonna roll with it for now. No. Oh well, I tried. And now SpongeBob's dead. Alright, I'm almost at the end of this level now, I think. Yep, there we go. It's the karate gear. That was right from the trailer.
Ooh, look, it's Sandy. I mean,
Oh, look, Sandy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone then.
Sponge they call Bob and his biggest Dallas balloonatic partner Patrick.
I want to describe someone as Balloonatic because that's
actually,
amazing.
we came in through the roof.
Is that right? Well, you'll be leaving through the floor, cause I'm in a mood, and my mood is karate.
Nobody watches a film for the dialogue. My audience demands colors and motion converging into visual conflict. We
Yep.
need crash, boom, bang, not
Every Marvel director ever.
throw out the stupid script.
There's a script?
Every Marvel director ever.
I'm feeling better up.
Coming through!
The crusty.
Uh-oh, I'm buzzard bait.
Okay, cool. So that's not too bad then. I think I know what I have to do.
Ooh, the jelly. Nope.
Okay, I don't know how I meant to damage her there then. Oh, right. It's this again. I can't until she goes like this then. Alright, considering I've not done this boss fight before, I don't think I'm doing too badly. Okay, so apparently if I stand on those pads, it kills me as well. Oh, okay. Well, you have checkpoints during the boss, which I'm not sure if I agree with. I feel like I should have to do the whole boss again. I feel like that makes it a bit too easy, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's a kid's game in 2024. It's gonna be easy, isn't it? Not like Banjo-Kazooie.
No more chafing. A little dab will do ya.
Oh.
No more chafing.
So with something like Karate Island, which is season 4, would that be considered like classic by this point? Alright, there we go. I did it. The Karate King. Brought to you by Disney. Phase 7 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe gives you Karate King. I feel like I've been shitting on Marvel a lot this stream.
SpongeBob! Did that explosion give you a concussion? You remember to sign the waiver, right? I never thought you'd pull it off. But that was actually fantastic! I can already see the sequel. Nay, the trilogy. Let's start shooting immediately! Light, camera, sound! From the top, people! And...
And there they go. Alright, movie stars done. Alright, in a minute I'm going to save and then I'm going to wrap it up for the day. But this has been fun. I do quite rate this game so far. I wasn't sure, but so far I'm into it. Even though it's been out for like a year at this point.
What a ride! Thanks for helping me out, SpongeBob!
No problem, Sandy, but there's still a lot to make right again. See you around!
I'm glad Sandy and her weird house came back, but I want my house back too!
Okay, so got the 2 worlds, downtown Bikini Bottom. So 5 more to go. Well, thank you everyone who watched. It's been a lot of fun, but I'm going to leave it there. Hope you all have a good rest of night, and I'll see you all soon.